Hello traders, my name is Bernard from Binary Winners Club. I have a video for you, a very nice video for you guys. And this video is about our latest product, the Binary Ninja version 2.0. Now I built this system over time, trying to test a few things here and there. And when I noticed there is a certain way in which my thinking could be automated and converted into a system that could benefit many, I decided to code it. It makes use of price action and some of the simple technical indicators we have on our MetaTrader 4 platform. And for that reason, I call it hybrid price action technique. So this is one of the hybrid price action techniques that we have. Do know that at Binary Winners Club, we trade binary options and we teach binary options and we develop systems, indicators that are used for trading. And so before I get into the real content of the video, just be warned that trading involves financial risks. Take responsibility for your funds. You may lose your investments. So be careful, have the right knowledge, make the proper decision before using any of the trading products because of the potential losses. Welcome to the Binary Ninja version 2.0. I want to run you through the features very quickly, the features in Binary Ninja. Binary Ninja will be used on the recommended time frame is 1 minute charts, which is M1, and the expiry, what I've been using is 5 minutes. I know you can use others like 5 minutes, even 4 minutes, or even longer, depending on how you analyze the markets. But for now, I've been testing with 5 minutes. Reason, a number of brokers, many brokers support 5 minutes expiry. As you can hear some sounds, those are signals I'm being alerted to. The assets you can trade are really not restricted to any trading asset. You can use any major currency pairs, even minor currency pairs, that's fine. You can trade in any session. Ideally, it works across the day, across the week, across the month, year. And of course, if you buy this, you get a full-time that's a lifetime license that works full-time without restrictions in terms of trading sessions. It works in both trend conditions and range conditions. I believe that's super cool, guys. That you can still use it to trade in a ranging market. You can use it to trade in a trending market. The reason being, one of the indicators added here in the system, in the package, will show you when the market is ranging and when the market is trending with a good level of accuracy. The win rate from my test, back test, live test, testing on strategy tester, is consistently above 70%. I don't want to tell you 95%, you know that's not possible. I don't want to tell you 90%, you know it's not easy or it's not possible. I've had trading days where I hit 100% win rate in 10 trades, that's fine. But I've also had days where it's hard even to reach 80%. And so the even days hitting 70% is challenging enough. So on average, you will always end up around that bracket of 70 to 80%, which by the way is profitable because anything above 56% win rate is profit. That means you are a profitable trader. Okay, so on average for me, from the tests I've been seeing, I have been ranging around 82% to around 72%, 73%. So I decided I'll pick the minimum possible, which is a round number. If you are doing 10 trades, I want to believe that, and you're following the rules, 7 out of those trades are likely to end up in profit. You get around 20 setups per currency pair per day, and that's beautiful. It means you can focus on trading a single pair or 2 pairs. Just specialize. Pick a nice pair like Euro USD, which moves quite well. Pick another pair, maybe USD JPY or even USD CAD. You know, nice pairs, and study them. Trade them every day. Understand how they behave. You will have your own small market. The indicators used are purely non-repainting. What you are seeing here, these are non-repainting indicators. Guys, they are non-repainting indicators. These ones. Okay? they are non-repainting. The arrows do not disappear, the lines do not disappear. For purposes of explaining one indicator here, the one with the dots, this one with the dots, which is let me just pinpoint it. This one that is forming here, that's a resistance forming. What we have, the green ones, these are support. Okay, you only consider a support level or a resistance level as being completed when we have at least 3 dots. For example, now we have 2 dots. If the other third dot appears and the candle closes with the dot available there, that line will not disappear, of course, until it's broken. Okay, the same way you trade with support and resistance. Ordinarily, if it's broken, you don't want to keep it for very long. You just want to do away with it. So that is resistance, this is support. Okay, you can see we are getting a lot of signals here. The binary ninja is reporting that USD JPY, we have some trade there. So let's see. I don't want to go there, but already you see there's a signal forming on USD JPY, and if I look at it, I can already see, you see, immediately that closes, the other arrow appears, and to me this looks like a nice trade, only that I'm worried this candle is a breakout candle, or there could be news. So I would wait longer, don't want to jump immediately. Although it looks like a nice signal, the only worry is, even though this was a short downtrend, the price ended up going up instead, as you can see. Yeah. So I want to go into analyzing that, but I just want to show you that we have several arrows. This is a pre-alert call arrow. Yeah, this pre-alert. Then this is the main signal. Okay, this is the ninja pre-alert. This is the ninja pre-alert for down, and the main signal. This is resistance. This is support. These are also other levels of support and resistance. This is our trend dashboard. These bars indicate bullish movement. The red ones indicate, just consider this red. I know it's deep pink or something like that. Consider this one red. So this one means downtrend. When it's blank like this, so many signals like I told you guys. In between here is a ranging market, and for sure, as you can see, the market is not moving really up or down. It's just hovering around the same region, around those levels. Okay, so that is it about, of course, we have a timer here just to tell you how much time you have left until the candle closes or until the next candle opens. That is it. So all these are indicators, you see them: candle timer, support, resistance, the dots ones, the dotted ones, these ones, yeah, and the pre-alerts are these ones. The binary ninja itself, the magenta and the blue arrows. This is the main arrow, and we have the sweet support resistance. We have these lines, the horizontal, the horizontal ones that do not rearrange themselves in any way, and the trend dashboard down here. Okay, that's all we got, guys. So we go back here. So those levels, they are drawn automatically, they are part of the system. I removed the bands. We don't need the bands for now. So we have the signal arrows, both the pre-alert and the entry. You have the trend dashboard, and we also, like I recommended, you can use one of the best pairs, Euro USD, or you can pick any of these or any other pair that you think you're comfortable with. You can trade with it. So without wasting much time on this, of course, the additional features that the price. I offered this yesterday when I mentioned it at $59. The reason being, I wanted as many of my followers as possible to get a piece of this and start, trading with it. But because people react so differently, now I'm releasing this video, and of course, if you are watching this video, it means I've already released the system. Now you will get it at $99. That's a very small amount considering how much headache it will take from your analysis to do most of the work for you. And then once you get your signal, sound alert, and a message, a pop-up like you saw, you decide whether to take it or not. Of course, you'll get free updates. If you take version 2, you'll get version 3 for free, and you'll get support from me. There are about 3 or 4 simple rules to follow in trading, so it's an easy to use system. There are no trial versions. I don't offer trial versions. Sorry for those who thought I would be considering this. Okay, and only contact me if you're serious about getting your own licensed copy. Do not contact me if you want to ask for like a trial version. I don't do that. Just ask yourself, and it's important that we are fair to one another. Consider consider going to, say, Ford as a company and tell them, hey, I like one of your cars, and I would like to test it for 1 week. And if I find it's okay, I'll return it. I'll come and pay for it, sorry. Will they do that? No. You cannot walk to some Samsung shop and say, hey, give me a trial of the S4 phone. I'll try it for like a day, and if I think I like the features, I'll pay for it. You can't. And because that is the case, you do not ask me for a trial version. I don't sit and work myself hard enough through some code and some testing and some other things just to to do things and just give people to try out. Yeah. Sorry if that hurts anybody, but it's reality. Let's respect the work of developers and the coders and those who test and those who trade. Great. And in any case, any business requires financing, requires, maybe you're paying electricity bills, you're paying water bills, you're paying people. Those are costs you must incur. Also in trading, be sure that you'll incur some costs. That could be buying software, that could be attending a course or buying a course. Whatever it is, you will need to spend. Don't just take, trading is not gambling, it's a business. All right, so let's go straight to trading. The rules are here. I don't want to go through them because you can read them when you get the package. But I want to tell you, for example, using this chart. Okay, it's a screenshot. Take it from today's chart, as you can see, 13th of September. This 13th of September, I scanned it backwards. Now, how do we take a call? We take a call when we get this pre-alert arrow here. You can see this pre-alert, the green arrow pointing up. Then the candle with that pre-alert arrow, this is the candle I'm talking about. This candle must have broken the support level. The 3 dots confirm that's a support level, and also has broken the horizontal lines. So it has broken two levels of support, which are very close to one another. There's a reason why I put these lines and the dotted ones. Okay, so once that is done, you check whether the trend is up. Okay, if the trend is up, like in this case we have the histogram is green, then at the open of the next candle you will get these other alerts, and that's where you enter your trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's an ITM signal. That's a winning signal. So you can see I've indicated down here that we have a pre-alert arrow here. We have candle broken support. This candle broke that level. Then we have an uptrend by the histogram. There's a lower wick, meaning lower prices were rejected, and of course that in most cases will give you an ITM. This is what I call a perfect signal, where everything is agreeing. Let me do a recap. Everything is agreeing. Number one, price was moving from resistance. Look at that, coming downwards, right? Price breaks a support level, 2 levels of support. Our dotted lines support and these other thin lines. It breaks both. And it's a bearish candle. Then it has a wick, a lower wick. The trend is up. You enter a trade at the beginning of the next candle, which is this one, an ITM. Now let's look at another signal. This is trading with the trend. This is trend following, because you ensure you are in an uptrend for a call or for a high option. Now let's consider an aggressive entry where the market is not trending. Where the market is trending, it's not trending, the histogram is blank. It's not red, it's not green. Okay? So the same rules. You have a pre-alert. Okay? You have a pre-alert. So in your pre-alert, the pre-alert we have is this one. It's on this candle. Okay? It's the pre-alert. As you notice, price had broken this level. The level had been broken. This is the level that price broke. Okay, as you can see, this candle broke, and of course, immediately the next one went further, breaking the next level. So this line was broken, this line was violated too. Next, histogram is not there, meaning we are in a ranging market. Now remember, in a ranging market, price usually bounces off of support, off of resistance. So As it broke this line, the other advantage is it broke this other line. If you were to extend this line, you can see this was another support level, okay, from a former swing. So it broke both, and you enter your trade at the beginning of this arrow here, this one, this candle, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is an ITM for you. So here, the pre-alert candle has broken support. We have a range according to the histogram. There's no histogram, that means there's a range, and we have a lower wick. There's a wick here, meaning price did not actually become very strong towards the end of it. An ITM for you. Now the reverse is also the case for if you wanted to do puts. The reverse is true for puts. Now let's see very quickly. The rules are there. Okay, the rules are there. I don't want to read them. I just want to take you through the chart immediately. For a perfect put, you will think in the reverse. Number one, you will get a pre-alert on a given candle, this one. Then this candle, which received the pre-alert, is after price has broken a resistance level. So you notice there is a level here that was broken. This is the level that was broken. If you notice, it also coincided with a support that was broken previously, now acting as resistance. A support that was broken, which is acting as resistance. So ideally, this is the candle. This is the candle that broke. Of course, continued a little bit struggling. As you can see, price is struggling with tiny candles. And then you notice this candle with a long upper wick with the pre-alert signal up there, the down arrow. Then our trend is saying down. We are in a down trend. We are at resistance. Okay. So what you need to do at that point is enter your trade at the beginning of the next candle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that becomes an ITM. This is also a perfect put signal where all the conditions are met. Now let's see a put signal where not all conditions are met. Okay. Here. Aggressive entry. In an aggressive entry, the trend is absent. So we are in a range. Okay. But still what happens is you notice that price was moving up from a support level to a resistance level, correct? You also notice that there is a pre-alert candle, this one, there's a pre-alert arrow, this is the pre-alert candle which broke resistance, this one and this one. There are two levels broken here, okay? All right, it breaks that level. We are in a range, and then that now means enter your trade from the beginning of the next candle for 5 minutes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that is an ITM, guys. And so that is how you do aggressive entries. That's how you do aggressive entries. I've left some notes here. Sometimes there's a delayed confirmation. Sometimes there's a delayed confirmation. That is to say, sometimes the arrow would come, but the candle has not broken resistance yet or has not broken support yet for a put or call options. In that case, you need to wait for like 1, 2, 3 more candles and see whether all the conditions will be fulfilled for you to enter trade. Let's pick an example of a delayed call. A delayed call. Now in a delayed call, what you notice is the market is moving down from resistance up here. It's moving down to a support level. However, what did you notice? The pre-alert candle, this one, the pre-alert candle is this one, has not broken our green support line, has only broken the dotted one, the thin line, has not broken the thicker support, and it requires to break both. All right. So in that case, you will wait until a candle actually breaks the next line, which is in this case this one. But what I prefer is a candle breaks or touches both lines. So this is the candle that actually pierced through this line. We have a level here. It pierced through that level, but also pierced through this other line here, this candle, this very candle you see here. Okay, let me change the color so that you're able to see it much better. This is the candle I'm talking about. Sorry, this is the candle I'm talking about, this one. No, it's not picking color such, but it's okay. This is the candle I'm talking about. It's the one that broke. If you see the wick broke, the wick touched that line. Also, the solid candle broke below this line. Now, by the time you are getting this, okay, by the time you are getting to that point, you will notice one thing, that at this candle, what's happening down here, we have moved from an uptrend to a range. But now remember, you can trade in a range also. So at this point, now you can enter your trade here for a call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Similar thing happens for these other setups. This is now for a put. You can see the market was moving up previously from support to resistance. Now the pre-alert comes here on this candle, but what's happening with this candle? This candle has not crossed above resistance. So you wait until it crosses resistance and also crosses the other. So there are two levels of resistance, this one and this one. So I expect that both be crossed by a candle. All right. And where does that happen? That one happens right on this candle. It breaks the next. So this one has been broken by this candle, and this one breaks the next line. So at the beginning of the next candle, which is this one, where the arrow is here, you can enter a put. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was an ITM. Okay. So that is it, guys. In as far as trading this system, it's very easy. The benefits are clear. The benefits are very clear on using this system. These are our contacts in case you want to reach us. So I want us to go through one currency pair, Euro USD, for today, and we see what kind of setups we can have. Of course, for our contacts, you can post the video and get to see how you can contact us. So let's head over to our charts. I don't want the video to be more than 30 minutes, so I have around 9 minutes. So let's go to Euro USD today. Euro USD today, 16th of September 20. All right. So let's start from here. We are here. Okay. Remember, nothing is repainting, guys. Okay. All right. So we start from here. We are on 1 minute time frame. Okay. So remember, we are taking calls and puts with the trend and sometimes in a ranging market. Of course, if you are careful enough, you can take those with the trend only. But of course, to have more trades, you can do ranging. It's up to you to decide. Okay. Okay, or you can backtest and see which one works best. So this is not a valid signal, number one, because we have not broken above any resistance. Look at where the candle is. The candle is not above resistance. The only one that's above resistance, actually this one is above resistance, so this is a valid setup. This candle opened here and closed here, but opened above resistance. The trend is down. Okay, you can see that, guys. I'm talking about this candle here. All right. So that was the pre-alert. You can see the pre-alert. Then this one said enter here. Because the trend was down, we have broken resistance. The next candle I tried to break the other resistance, but was rejected. It makes it a valid setup, and that gives you your first winning trade here. Okay, that gives you your first winning trade at that point. So winner here. Now let's move on. We have this one, but we are in a downtrend. In a downtrend, we don't take calls. In a downtrend, we don't take, these are downtrend, red histogram. We don't take calls. Okay. Although I know you can see, it's like almost one, this one actually one, but I don't want to risk. Either follow the trend or trade in a ranging market only. Now here we have another setup. We have another setup here. The only way you trade this is if you are familiar with the price action here. Now here is our price alert. This is the alert candle. Have we broken any support level? No. And so if you were to strictly follow the rules, you will ignore this setup. But if you understand some price action properly, you will see that there is a support here. Those dots, you can extend them. That was a support, okay, from the previous swing. And so all you need to do is adjust your next level to this candle. Sorry. So this is the candle that actually broke our level. Okay, that is the one that broke our level. If you remember, this is the level that I drew. All right. Now, what do you notice down here? The histogram is green. That means trend is up. We have broken this level, this one. We have also broken this one. And for that reason, you can enter setup. Okay? So let's keep moving. No puts in an uptrend. No puts in an uptrend. Only calls. Here is another setup. Look at this. Price came from resistance up there, broke this level. Now we have our pre-alert after we have broken the level. Fortunately, the pre-alert is very close to this other support line, having broken that. And that's solid enough for you to take a call from the next candle here. And as you can see, clear ITM. Now we are in a ranging market. We are in a ranging market. Now in our ranging market, we have our pre-alert here, right? So it closes. We had broken support. We have also broken another line. So 2 levels have been broken. We have our pre-alert. And there's some nice small wick at the bottom. You might want to risk entering a trade here. I don't know whether that would be a winner or a loser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would win. Ordinarily, I would want to skip this signal because look at it. Having broken this support level, how many candles downwards? So that means we are starting a downtrend. Okay, most likely, and which is what happened here. All right, so it's good to see all scenarios so that you are familiar with what to do. No calls during downtrends. All right. Now here is a case where we have a neutral trend here because the histogram is blank. This level, what is happening here? We have our pre-alert, but we have not broken resistance. You can see that. All right. The next candle did not break resistance as well. The next candle did not broke this, but has not broken this. The next candle finally breaks. Remember, we want to break both this and that. So at that point, I'd be okay to enter trade. Just right from there, as you can see. This is the candle that actually broke. This is the final candle we needed in our setup. This is what we call delayed entry. Okay? So you don't have to enter every time you see, those pre-alerts. Sorry, there are many signals from this system. And of course, if you were to trade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think that trade would have expired in the money as well. Okay? Now, the next trade we analyze is this Euro USD. Remember, today, 16th of September 2019. We are analyzing 1 minute chart, September, for Euro USD. Now, we have our pre-alert here. On our pre-alert, have we broken any support level? No. We have not broken any of these green levels. Have we broken any of these dotted lines? No. Skip it. Wait until it's broken, which did not happen. Price went up instead. So, invalid signal. What about here? We have our signal immediately having broken this level and having broken the other level. We are in a neutral trend. We enter setup right at the beginning of this candle. For 5 minutes, what did you notice? You notice that we would have won that trade. Then, just as you enter this back-to-back, we notice a pre-alert here for a put. But what's happening before it? Price had just broken resistance, started here, broke this level, broke this level. We are there. You enter trade at the beginning of that. For 5 minutes, we will close somewhere down here. I don't know what, but 5 minutes you can count, 5 candles. 5 candles you can count and see. All right, no calls in downtrends. There is a put in a downtrend. Very good. We have this candle. We are in a downtrend. Very good. Price was down here, broke above this resistance, remember? All right. Even better, it broke this level also. Even better, it broke this level as well. As I told you, sometimes you just need to extend past levels to see whether you have a setup. You see, this one broke this and this at the same time. One candle. And that means the next candle was our entry for 5 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's an ITM as well, guys. Okay. Now let's keep moving on. Remember this Euro USD today. Today is Monday, the 16th of September 2019. We have another setup, another signal here. We have our pre-alert. We have a neutral trend. All right. We started from here, broke resistance. We have our pre-alert. All right. The candle is not that strong as such. And there's another, as you can see, there is a collection of resistances, meaning this is a very strong level. resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. You make your entry at the beginning of the next candle, and then your trade expires right here. Okay. And we have one here. Pre-alert comes, but we have not broken below this level yet. Okay. You have not broken below this level. What happens is, instead of price continuing down, price started moving up, making the trade invalid. So remember, for you to wait for the delayed confirmation, price has to continue moving in the direction it was moving, okay, for you to consider that as valid. But if it reverses for a while and then continues, consider that invalid, because sometimes when it does reverse a bit and then move again, it's just like going to collect momentum, and it breaks your level and proceeds. No calls in uptrends. There is a put here. Now here we have a congestion of support, resistance, and some level of support. So price started from here, has broken resistance, okay, as you can see. My only problem with this is, look at this candle, it's solid. That could mean either strength is gaining, we are gaining strength upwards, but it might also mean exhaustion. All right, but because we are in a downtrend, no big deal. We have broken resistance, we had broken this other resistance. You can enter your trade at the beginning of the next candle here, and I think it would expire somewhere here, ITM. Okay, no call. This is a downtrend, no calls. This is a downtrend, put. Now look at this, whether it works or doesn't work. Where do we have the pre-alert? Nowhere. Do we have a resistance here? No. The next resistance is up here. Okay, but even if we followed, price went up, it never broke above that level. Then it started going down. When it goes down, it invalidates the signal. Okay, please get that right. If we are intending to do a put and we get a pre-alert before price breaks resistance, we expect price to continue moving up instead of reversing a Y. So here it reaches resistance, but instead of breaking it, starts to drop before breaking it. And as I told you, if you see this kind of behavior, remember this swing low is higher than this swing low, meaning this as an uptrend beginning here. So invalid signal. Then let's see what else we have. Here we have a setup. Price was, this is a crazy place. Price was ranging, tight range. Broke this support level, broke this level also. We are in a range. At the start of this candle, you're supposed to enter call. As you can see, that's a clear loss. That's an OTM. Now, you would not have traded this signal if you were that careful, if you were using price action, because look at it, we just got outside that range. This is a breakout candle, very long. But assuming you don't understand that concept, lose that trade. There's no big deal losing a few trades. Now look at this congestion here. We have a signal, yes. Did the price break above it? Remember, for a put, price needs to break resistance. No, so that's not a signal. Forget about it. We have another setup here, but do we take calls in downtrends? No. We have a setup here. We are in a range, okay? We broke about resistance and also above resistance, as you can see. So in that case, where would you have entered? You would have entered right here, and you would have lost this trade. The only reason I wouldn't have maybe possibly considered entering here, what is happening? Look at that. It's a breakout from this range. We had a big range here, and the market was just breaking out of that big range. But again, if you don't remember to do that, you lose this trade, which is okay, an OTM. Now we have another setup here. All right. We came from here, broke support, broke this line, and now we have our signal pre-alert here. We are in a range. What do? You enter at the beginning of that candle, make your entry, and this is an ITM. It's a winning signal. And then we have another setup here. This is one that you have to wait a bit. We get a pre-alert. We are in a downtrend, which is good. We have a pre-alert, yes, but what's happening? Price has not broken this resistance. It has broken this, but has not broken this. So you wait further. This is the candle that breaks that level. Now, from the next candle after that, you can enter your setup, your trade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. clean item. I can go on and on and on and on and you can see, guys, that you will actually be profiting from a system like this if you know how to analyze the market. The signals are plenty. I've even noticed that several of these calls in uptrends seem to work, but I wouldn't want to do that. Okay, I wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to do that. So it's up to you to decide what to do with the system. Okay, same, this is USD JPY. Look at it now. Is this a valid setup? We broke resistance together with this line. Oh, but we are in a downtrend. So where are you? AUD USD. AUD USD, we have a one thing. Let's see how this signal ends. This candle, how does it end? This is a live setup. We need to see the arrow remaining there when the candle closes. So that's not a valid signal so far. Leave it alone. So in short, guys, that is it about the binary Ninja version 2. You can use it to trade 1 minute charts. I've not configured it for 5 minutes, but for now I'm using, and I see it being very strong on 1 minute time frame. And you have also noticed that most of these setups can expire in 3 minutes. All right. And so if you like this system and possibly want a copy and you want to transact with me about it, you also would want to use it for trading on major brokers like IQ Option. I will leave the link to IQ Option below the video so that you can join, create a demo account, and maybe later on create a live account and start trading. Okay, so it's up to you to see what to do. It's up to you to see what to do with it. It's actually, to me, it's a nice system. And once again, these are our contacts in case you want to see what we are. Otherwise, where we are, this is our email address, binarywinnersclub@gmail.com. Our Facebook group is called Binary Winners Club. Our Telegram channel is also Binary Winners Club. Just check that. We have a Facebook called FX Binary Profits. And I think that's pretty much it for the Binary Ninja version 2. See you guys in our next video. Thank you so much for your time.